Hey guys, welcome to the MGM section of the course. Alright, so in this video, I'll be talking about liquidity and what it is, essentially going over the terminology. Okay, so liquidity is basically all the positions that move throughout the market. It includes stop losses, limit orders, and stop orders. So this includes stop losses of positions that are already in the market as well as positions that are waiting to be triggered. So liquidity is what fuels the markets. Just like a car, for example, which needs fuel in order to move or function, the same thing goes for the markets, where liquidity is that fuel that drives it. Therefore, to make high volume activity exist in the markets, people's positions are liquidated via triggering their stop losses. Okay, so since liquidity is the market's fuel source, the market naturally gravitates towards there. So the saying is, if there isn't sufficient liquidity, the market will actually engineer liquidity. And it's true. The market does things on purpose to drive emotion-based trading. What you hear a lot of people saying is nice analysis but unlucky trade. But to be quite frank, they lack the knowledge of liquidity and the reasoning why their positions were liquidated. What you all have to understand is that the market does everything for a reason, liquidating certain areas and not liquidating others. There's always a reason behind it and a reason why it does what it does. So if you don't know the liquidity, then you actually become the liquidity. All right, so that's the reason why liquidity is the most important part of trading. Everyone focuses so much on structure, but doesn't understand that focusing so much on it ends up hurting their trading. As I mentioned in the SMC section of the course, we look at structure very differently, and that's because we use it for liquidity reasons. Structure is essentially liquidity, right? So structure is liquidity, but also not every high and low is. So I'll be teaching you all where the liquidity lies in the markets. So the point of teaching you all SMC wasn't so you all can trade like SMC, okay? It's basically in order to know and understand liquidity, you all must know the other strategies, where retail traders enter, right? Where retail traders enter the market and where their stop losses are.